Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about one of the most important battles in Islamic history, the Battle of Badr. In this short video, I'll explain what really happened during this historic battle and why it changed history forever. So make sure to watch till the end. Let's begin. 313 believers standing against nearly 1,000 warriors. They were outnumbered. Early 7th century, the city of Mecca was the center of power in Arabia. But a new message had begun spreading, the message of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad called people to worship one God. Many accepted the message, but the powerful leaders of Mecca strongly opposed it. Muslims were persecuted, tortured, and forced to leave their homes. Eventually, the Prophet and his followers migrated to Medina in an event known as the Hijrah. But the conflict with Mecca was far from over. 2 years after arriving in Medina, Muslims learned about a wealthy trade caravan returning from Syria to Mecca. The caravan was led by Abu Sufyan, one of the most powerful leaders of the Quraysh. The Muslims planned to intercept it, but Abu Sufyan sensed danger. He quickly sent a message to Mecca asking for help. Soon, an army of nearly 1,000 Quraysh warriors marched out from Mecca. Their goal was clear: destroy the Muslims. The Muslims had only 313 fighters. They had just 2 horses and about 70 camels. Many soldiers had to share weapons. Meanwhile, the Quraysh army had 1,000 warriors, 100 horses, 600 suits of armor. The battle would take place near a small town called Badr. It seemed like an impossible fight, but the Muslims had something powerful: faith. The night before the battle, the Prophet Muhammad prayed deeply. He asked Allah for victory. According to Islamic sources, he prayed the entire night saying, "O Allah, if this small group is destroyed today, there will be no one left to worship you on earth." Meanwhile, the Muslim army prepared themselves. They knew the next day could decide their future. The tension of that night is palpable in the historical accounts. Would you like me to continue with the story of how the Battle of Badr actually unfolded the next morning? On the morning of March 13th, 624 CE, the battle began. It started with traditional duels between warriors. 3 champions from Quraysh stepped forward, and 3 Muslims answered the challenge. Among them were Ali ibn Abi Talib, Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. The Muslim warriors won the duels. Then, the full battle erupted. Despite being outnumbered, the Muslims fought with incredible determination. Islamic tradition says that angels were sent by Allah to support the believers. And slowly, the tide of the battle began to change. The turning point of Badr is a pivotal moment in history. Would you like me to tell you how the battle concluded and what the aftermath meant for the future of Medina? Against all odds, the Muslims won. Around 70 Quraysh soldiers were killed, including powerful leaders. Another 70 were captured. The Muslim army lost 14 men. The victory shocked all of Arabia. How could a small force defeat a much larger army? For Muslims, it was a sign of divine help. This victory truly changed the course of history in the region. Would you like me to summarize the long-term impact this battle had on the growth of Islam? The victory at Battle of Badr changed everything. It strengthened the Muslim community in Medina. It also showed the tribes of Arabia that the Muslims were becoming a powerful force. But the conflict with Mecca was far from finished. More battles would come, including Battle of Uhud and Battle of the Trench. That transition from Badr to the later conflicts marks a shift from survival to the establishment of a regional power. Would you like me to detail the specific challenges the Muslims faced at the Battle of Uhud, where the circumstances were very different? The Battle of Badr was more than just a battle. It was a moment that shaped Islamic history forever. 313 believers, facing impossible odds, and changing the course of history. That's all for today's video. You have briefly learned what happened in the Battle of Badr. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Assalamu alaikum friends. See you again with another new Islamic history video.